Hi, I'm Nicole Rios, and having been born in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that makes me the first generation American in my family. So for the last 4 months, I've been a tour guide on South Beach and Little Havana in Miami, and I've been giving these tours to people from all over the world. We usually take a stroll on Calle Ocho, and we sample typical Cuban dishes, and I find myself weaving in different facts about Cuba that I've learned from Wikipedia or other random sources. And I always tell them, my grandfather was Cuban, which is very true. They usually tell me, well, then you must know a lot about Cuba. And of course, I always find myself responding kind of dumbfounded that I don't know much about Cuba, because I was born and raised in the South. When I started seeing all the news stories pop up about the US and Cuba reestablishing their diplomatic relations, I began to wonder, what would Grandpa have to say about this? What was his life like in Cuba? Do I have any family left? My grandpa and I were very, very close. Florencio Peña was born in Havana in 1920, and he died in Chattanooga, Tennessee in 2000. Apparently, he was a student in the University of Havana at the same time as Fidel Castro, and on occasions they played basketball together. Grandpa Frank worked for Reynolds Aluminum Company, and apparently Fidel called him for a meeting and ordered the shutdown of the aluminum plant in Cuba, forcing him to make the tough decision of leaving Cuba and his family behind in 1961. The more I think about it, the more I realize that there's a whole lot that I don't know about my Grandpa Frank, and much less about Cuba or its people. And to be honest, there's a whole lot that I may not know about myself. I'm here to ask for your help to create a docu-series to discover more about my grandfather's life in Cuba and the events that would eventually lead to me being the first American in my family. Now, while on this journey, I want to show you Cuba at this moment in history while all these changes are occurring. I want to show you the people, the culture, the music, and any other big unanswered questions we have about the country, because it's been a mystery for us Americans for a long time. If you're generous enough to contribute $50 or more, you are going to be part of a private group on Facebook and Periscope where you and I will be interacting during the production of this docu-series. Now, if you contribute $100 or more, I'm going to be bringing you back a personalized gift from Cuba. And not going to lie, I'm a really awesome gift giver. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for your support, and I look forward to seeing you on the internet.